Alright, so what we're going to talk about right now is we are about to set in motion a hip-hop class. The hip-hop class is centered around the understanding that we all are building our culture together as a people through collective thought, just like we were trying to do from the beginning. We're trying to actually break down the teachings and the philosophies that define hip-hop, such as what are the 5 elements of hip-hop. If that's something that you don't know, then probably you need to sign up for our class so that you can understand the teachings of what hip-hop is.
Gotta have it, make it disappear and bring it pay like magic. Money, gotta have it, make it disappear and bring it pay like magic.
I had to, after talking to SL, I had to learn to not be condescending. Like, of course, if you don't know what the 5 elements of hip-hop, you don't belong to the class, but some people just don't know because they just don't teach it like that. So that's what it is that we're going to do, break down certain things. Like, let's give you a sample of that shit right now. So 5 elements of hip-hop for those who don't know. I'm going to pass it off to SL. SL, explain it.
1, MC, right? Obvious, right? 2, or people would say rapper. Nowadays these terms are interchangeable.
Interchangeable.
Rapper and MC, they're interchangeable. Rapper, MC. Number 2, DJ. All right, obvious, disc jockey. That was a star. The MC was basically there to promote the DJ, to tell how great the DJ was. Okay. 3, breakdancing. Breakdancing was very competitive art form. You know, these were different. If you wanted to partake in hip hop, you had options to choose from. B.boxing. Come to mind. What's the boy? Dougie Fresh. You don't have no. It was. See, the art form was considered a poor man's, you know, a poor art. It came from nothing. You see, the art form didn't really have any funding. Like I said in the previous videos, I mean, you pretty much use the city's electricity. So this is where
this is an art form or a culture created by a bunch of people who had nothing on the verge of snapping.
On the verge, exactly.
That's what it was.
And it's created as an outlet.
And this is the creative outlet to keep you from being self-destructive, like they designed you to become. This is where our hip hop courses differ from other examples of what hip hop is or what it is that you may have come to know what hip hop is. And let me say this clear so that y'all don't get something like this misconstrued. Somebody like Future is a true MC. What MC means, move the crowd. Everybody came out to see the DJ. They wanted to hear the music. So we're not here to diss people like Future. Understand that our philosophy is that we're supposed to create this culture together at the same time through collective thought, just like it was done from the very beginning. So understanding that, let's go back into discussing the 5 elements. Now, you already said the MC, you said the DJ, you said the b-boy, you said the beatbox, and then the 5th.
The 5th element would be graffiti.
Oh, there you go. See? Okay.
I mean,
y'all knew that. Y'all knew that, right?
So
y'all knew that.
It was, like I said, it was options. You know, so, and then some people say that the mind was really the 5th element, but certain things, you know, I say it's the 6th, like the 6th sense, because everything is in 5s. So when you talk in cultures, usually is coded with certain numbers anyway. So 5 would be that particular number, and then everything the 6 would be something that's it's an offspring of the 5. So it's something that's alternative.
So
anyhow,
yeah,
that's deeper into the the content of really what the class is
So
gonna be.
yeah, and
you know, and
talking
you
about
see,
not just the past, but how it connects, how the past connects with our future. And you don't know
Right.
where it is you're going until you know where it is that you've been. So certain things, like you talk about the graffiti art, that was one of the elements of hip hop. We really don't have graffiti art like that now, where you just see dudes just constantly spraying on the wall. It's not really a culture, but people create CD covers. People create flyers. They create, single covers, and they do music videos and other visual arts. That right there is the evolution of the graffiti lane, the visual art section.
Yeah. Because memes will destroy your career. You get meme to death now. You get meme to death. So what is that? That's the new. Isn't Photoshop the new? The new. So
it's blank canvas for the graffiti.
It's digital.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
exactly what it
digital.
is.
So
it's nothing has changed. Everything is just
changed, because even back then, if they would spray up something that's demeaning, embarrassing, so everybody can see.
And you could say,
so
now you're talking about beatboxing. I think the evolution of beatboxing is just MCs or rappers who just say random words, just be saying random words sometimes. That's just you trying to use your voice as an instrument. Just being ultra cartoonish with your voice, and you're just making sounds and noises.
Right.
Because we really don't beatbox anymore like that. You don't hear it, but they try to use their voice as an instrument sometimes, right?
You hear that with a lot of the ad-libs. That's why ad-libs became more popular. Nowadays a rapper gets judged by not even by the actual lyrics, but merely just by the ad-libs. And that could come from, the beatboxing type thing. So it's a lot of randomness. But if it's valued in certain aspects, then it can be valued. But it's this whole class. The whole synopsis of the entire class is to allow people to become familiar with the core group thought and the group principles of hip hop, and the entirety of it, so that in the future it won't be misconstrued. Okay, to say, well, man, even when white people created hip hop.
Gotta have it. Make it disappear and bring it back like that. Money, gotta have it.